Hi everyone, thank you Jeremy. My name's Matt Frater and I'm a senior dev I'm a senior developer on the Fairfax Content API team. One of the item I'd like to demonstrate for you today is our take on what's come to be known as signed queries, which revolves around this management tool that we've written called Capisce. The idea behind signed queries is literally that they are signed. Effectively, what they are is pre-canned, templated Elasticsearch queries that are signed or approved by administrators, which basically amounts to somebody like me, or somebody, or a senior architect like Jeremy, or various others within the Fairfax organization. The idea being that this is intended to be a major help for people such as website developers and application developers who wish to consume Fairfax content through the various APIs, but don't necessarily wish to build up complex Elasticsearch queries. In fact, the idea is to not give these people direct access to Elasticsearch at all. What we want to do is to abstract it out, which keeps the data more secure, allows it to be more manageable from our point of view, and also means that hopefully it helps those application developers along to a great extent, because they don't have to write an awful lot of code to build up complex chunks of JSON to query Elasticsearch or anything like that. In fact, they don't even need to know that it's running Elasticsearch to a certain extent. So they don't wind up using an awful lot of CPU cycles, device memory, not to mention bandwidth, shuttling those large chunks of JSON back and forth across the internet. All of that is abstracted out into the management tool that we call Capisce, and the set of APIs that revolve around it. So Capisce really is it's a CMS for Elasticsearch queries, more or less. And probably the easiest way to demonstrate how it works is just to demonstrate how it works. So if I was to log in to Capisce, there we go. And as you can see, this is a brand new system, so we don't have an awful lot of data in it at the moment, but hopefully this is going to build up substantially over time. What you're looking at here is you're looking at two Elasticsearch queries that are pre-canned trial versions, just to see how well it works. If I was to go into the details of one of these, you can see that I have a name, which is just a reference for the query, so that administrators and the people who actually create these things know what they're supposed to do. I have an API key, which is a selectable thing. That's used for authentication further down the line when connecting to the API. I have a search index, and I have an asset type. Now, the search index is a required thing for obvious reasons. The asset type actually is an optional thing. So, as you can see, the next piece of information on this thing is the JSON, which, as you can see, is pretty much standard Elasticsearch JSON. There's not really any restrictions as to what can be written in here. You'll note one thing that's probably a little unusual, which is this thing here.